What day is today? Wednesday, January 11th. And now I got a truckload of stuff to take to the landfill. There's no getting around it. And I was up on the roof. That's how I do that. I always tie my ladder off to the container so I don't break my neck. I got these little bitty tiny leaks about driving me crazy. They're all on the peak. Liquid rubber, waterproof sealant. Amazon says it's supposed to be okay, so I just went down the entire length of the building on the peak and tried to do that. Unloading my lathe, we'll get to it in a minute. Blew a lift cylinder seal on my fork truck. It was already seeping, and it was heavy enough it blew it all the way out. So, got to get that fixed. This is my little lathe. It's a Bailey 12 by 36. I still have to level it, and I thought I had some pry bars here, but I don't. So I have to bring some pry bars from the house to wedge it up and get the shims underneath the mounting area. Once it's level, almost anything I mounted up in my old factory, I didn't have to anchor it in position. Once it's level, it tends to stay where it's supposed to be. Real nice lathe, got a taper attachment already on it. 2 tool holders. Haven't measured them, but they look to be 5/8. It's got a 3-jaw chuck mounted. Also comes with a 4-jaw chuck and a face plate. So got all the doodads. Truck line was going to deliver it. They showed up. I'm out there ready to offload the truck. So here you go. I said, that's not mine. They had a skid of what appeared to be scientific glassware. I said, that ain't me. I said, I'm waiting for a lathe. It's going to be a very large crate. Oh crap, I know where I dropped it off. Let me go get it. So I had to go back and pick it up from the other guy, whoever we dropped it off with. And it was all good. I got here intact. No damage to the crating whatsoever. Poop happens. This tool cabinet I had over here at the end of the lathe, I moved over here beside the other one. I kind of like that better. So I got the tool cabinet side by side now. Wife likes it because now we have a little bit of privacy for the commode, which does not concern me in the least. But she's kind of funny about that. I mopped the building 3 times. And my little dehumidifier is working perfectly. It was a very, very high humidity day today. Real high. This morning is 92% humidity. Come up here, the floor is perfectly dry. So I think I'll just continue on sucking moisture that's soaked up into this slab over the last God knows how many years. And eventually I'll be able to maintain a dry building. Painted the siding I put up on the back wall, first coat. It's coming up on 3 o'clock. I'll probably let it set overnight and do the second coat tomorrow, or when I get to it. Now I'm down to still waiting on my mill, and hopefully we'll have the fork truck repaired end of this week or Monday, we hope. And then the mill, they still haven't given me a firm ship date, so I'll check on that when I get home. What else? That's about it. Now that I got my lathe in my hand, I measure my tool holder, firm up what size it takes, and start ordering some cutting tool sets, the parting tool, things like that. This one has a lot of features on it. LED light, who cares? But it has a coolant system already installed. It's a gear change model, so you go on thread metric, you got to change the gears. I'll never be doing that anyway, so it don't matter. come with all the accessories one would need. I would like to have a couple more tool holders, like when I set up my parting tool, I want to set it up and leave it on that tool holder and just pull it off, put it back on when I got to part something, cut. So yeah, very happy with it. Electrician, once I get the mini split installed, the AC and heater, I'll call the electrician down so he's not making 2 trips. He can wire up the AC and the lathe on the same day. And that'll give me time to get it leveled up, make sure I got it where I want it. That's some gun heavy. I think it's about 1,400 pound heavy. I got to move it with a fork truck or on dollies. And that's how I got it off the skid. I got it up off the skid with the fork truck, and then very gently set it on 2 4-wheel dollies to get over here in this area. And of course I took it off the dollies, not where I wanted the thing to end up, so I had to get it back up and move it a little bit. But I'll get it, you know, set where I want it, get it leveled up, and that's it. We'll be done for that. Waiting on the lathe, or the mill. And once we get the mini split installed, then I'll start organizing this stuff a bit. And because the mill is going to be a straight shot, it's going to be right here behind my back where I'm sitting here. And I can uncrate it over there, lift it up, come straight in with it, set it, it's done. So anyway, that's all for this one. Thank you.